All right, those were my reindeer sugar cookies in my greased springform pan. Now I'm gonna come in with my holiday Oreos, and these are the ones with the green and the red. And we are gonna place our Oreos right on top of our sugar cookies for this super easy dessert that everyone will love. You can do whatever cookie you like. I just love Oreos, and I love those Pillsbury sugar cookies. They're so nostalgic for me because I would make them every holiday, Easter, Halloween. They even have a Thanksgiving one now, and I was obsessed. Last one, nice and snug in there. That looks so delicious. We are now gonna put that to the side and bring in a bowl and a whisk. And I have here the best brownie mix that you can buy, our Dolly Parton's double fudge brownie mix. And we're gonna pour this whole entire, literally whole entire bag right into our bowl. Oh, it smells so good already. Take out that fudge. Okay, and we are going to add a whole stick of melted butter, which is half a cup, right in there. And then we are going to add 3 tablespoons of coffee. Yes, you heard that right. I love adding coffee to my brownie mix because it just enhances that chocolate flavor. It doesn't make it taste like coffee. It makes it taste like dark chocolate. And then of course we need 1 egg, and we're gonna add that right in there. And this is how you get the best brownies in the world. We're gonna grab our whisk and mix this all together. Now, obviously, I am doing all these pre-made ingredients, but you can make this entire thing homemade. Yes, I've seen people make homemade Oreos, homemade Pillsbury sugar cookies, and homemade brownie dough, and it is honestly impressive. But I am not that kind of girl, so we are doing the pre-made stuff, and it's gonna taste so good and come together so quickly. Perfect for the holidays. All right, that looks so delicious. Oh, I'm so tempted to try it, but I'm going to resist. Now we're gonna bring back our springform pan, and I have a spatula so that we can get all of that brownie mix right in there. Oh, cover up all of those Oreos, all of the sugar cookie. It's just gonna fall in the crevices and be so delicious. We need to make sure to get all of that goodness out because this is going to be the star of our holiday dessert. Beautiful. All right, we're going to use our spatula to just spread that out from edge to edge. I am so excited. Gotta get this all on there, covering all of our holiday goodies. And when we cut into this, we're just going to see all of that bright green and red from our Oreos. Oh my, okay. That looks like it's perfect, but you know this is not done yet. This is not even nearly festive enough. I snagged myself some Christmas tree sugar cookies. Yep, we're doubling on the cookies. And I wanted these ones to be on top because I think they are extra festive. And we're just gonna kind of snug those right into our brownie batter, just like so. There's no rhyme or reason to this. We just kind of want to make sure that each slice gets a beautiful Christmas tree cookie in their slice. So let's quickly get these on our brownie mix so we can get this in the oven and we can start enjoying the holidays. All right, now this is ready for the oven. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna be in there for about 45 minutes to ensure that that brownie batter is cooked. All right, we're starting off with our mini marshmallows in our large pot, 1 stick of salted butter, and then I have my Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix, and we're gonna add half of our package right into our pot with our marshmallows and our butter. This is a super easy and delicious holiday treat. Okay, I think that looks like it's enough. All right, we're gonna give this a good mix. We want that butter to melt, those marshmallows to melt. We're gonna turn up our heat because we want this to get going. And we add that sugar cookie mix now so that we can get it cooked out and that flour is cooked. So let's go ahead and mix this until it is well combined. All right, that butter has melted, those marshmallows have melted, that sugar cookie mix is perfectly blended. We're gonna leave that in there, and we're gonna come in with our red and green color mix Rice Krispie cereal. And we're gonna add about 5 cups of our cereal right into our pot. I just eyeballed that. I've made this so many times that I know how much I need. And we're mixing that in to our little sugar cookie marshmallow mix. So these are not just gonna be some boring old Rice Krispie treats. We have that sugar cookie mix in there, and then I have one more trick up my sleeve that's gonna make this extra festive. But let's make sure this gets fully mixed. All right, that looks perfect. Let's go ahead and grab this and take it to our dish. All right, we have our cute greased pan, Christmas tree pan, and we're going to add all of our Rice Krispie mixture right into there so that we can get our Rice Krispies into the shape of a Christmas tree. How fun is that?
Oh my goodness, so cool.
All right, and we're gonna add a good amount of this and make sure that it gets nice and spread out. And if you have any extra, which I think I do because this pan is a little bit smaller than a 9x13, we'll just use that for a smaller pan, and we're just going to use our spatula and kind of flatten that out into our greased pan. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. That sugar cookie is just gonna be the perfect surprise for this easy holiday treat. All right, now last thing to make sure this is extra festive, I know we have those Rice Krispies, but I'm gonna add some sprinkles because these are gonna be like our ornaments for our tree. And we're just,
ornaments.
Yeah, little small ones, and we're just sprinkling that on there. This is optional. You can keep it just as it is, or you can even add some green food dye to the marshmallow mix to make it a perfect tree. But we're just gonna give it one more smush to make sure that those sprinkles are stuck to our Rice Krispies. Oh, these are still warm. So now that we have that all ready, we're gonna pop this in the fridge for about 30 minutes. All right, I just laid out my Nilla wafers on my pizza pan. Now I'm gonna come in with my Rolos. I already unwrapped them all, and we're gonna place one Rolo on each of our Nilla wafer cookies. I wish you guys could smell the Rolos with these cookies right now because they're not even like in the oven yet, and they smell so good. My house is just smelling like Christmas already. All right, so we're gonna place one Rolo on each Nilla wafer super quick. All right, we're gonna place our last Rolo, and then like I said, we're gonna put these in the oven. My oven is set to 350, and it's only gonna be in there for like 2 minutes. All right, these are good to go. You can tell they're melted because they're nice and shiny. Now we're gonna come in with another Nilla wafer, and we are gonna go ahead and smush that Rolo down. Make like a little sandwich with our Rolo and Nilla wafers.
Ooh,
oh,
you can see them squish out.
Yeah, these are so tasty and so easy to put together. You could make these for, you know, Santa to eat, or you can just make them for you to eat. I mean, I know I'm gonna eat at least 10 of these. They're just so delicious. All right, last one. Perfect. Now, before we finish these, I am gonna pop them in the freezer for a good like 15 minutes, just so that they solidify just a little. All right, you guys, these were in the fridge for 1 hour. I went ahead and melted my dark chocolate Ghirardelli melts. And we are gonna go and grab our Nilla wafer Rolo, pop it into our chocolate, kind of flip it in there, just like so, and then transfer it to our wax paper, just like so. Okay, super quickly, just throw your Nilla wafer in there, flip it, and then onto the wax paper. All right. We filled up this sheet pan. Now, before these harden, I am gonna sprinkle them with my cute little holiday sprinkles. This is obviously optional. You do not need to do this part. The recipe does not call for this, but 'tis the season to be festive and just put sprinkles on everything.
It makes it look really cute.
Yeah, and if you don't like dark chocolate, you could use milk chocolate, you could use a white chocolate, but I always love the Ghirardelli dark chocolate melts. So easy, they're easy to work with. You just microwave them and you get the perfect consistency. All right, look at those sprinkles, so adorable. All right, now these are gonna go back in the fridge, but only for like 30 minutes, and then they're gonna be ready to enjoy. All right, we are mixing our egg into our 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Super quick and super easy. All right, now that we have that mixed, we're gonna go ahead and bring a medium bowl in, and we're gonna transfer our egg and Cool Whip mixture right into our bowl. It's okay if it's not fully mixed yet, because we will give it another good mix when we add our third ingredient. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with this super fun Swiss Miss hot cocoa cake mix. Yes, you heard that right. This is all the fun flavors of hot cocoa, but in a cake mix. I found this at Walmart and I knew I had to try this recipe because I love hot cocoa. So we have our Cool Whip, our egg, and our cake mix, and we are going to mix these two together until they're well combined, and we'll get kind of a thick and delicious batter that is so perfect for the holidays. I absolutely love this. This is great for like Christmas Eve if you want to make cookies for Santa. The kids can help you make this because it is so simple and it is only a few ingredients. Now you could keep it 3 ingredients. You could even do 2 ingredients and leave the egg out, but I'm gonna add one more thing that's super special. But first, let's get this well combined. All right, this is what our mixture should look like. It's extra sticky, extra thick, but we are missing one thing. You cannot do hot cocoa without some marshmallows, and we have the marshmallow bits, which are perfect for this recipe, and we're gonna go heavy-handed because we wanna make sure we have a lot of marshmallow, 1 in each bite at least. So we're gonna go with about 3/4 a cup of those marshmallow bits. I might add more as we mix this, but we're kind of just folding it in, making sure we don't break our little bits. But this is gonna add such a fun little texture and flavor to this delicious holiday treat. All right, and that looks like it is perfectly mixed. It is time to grab our cookie sheet because we are making hot cocoa cookies. I'm gonna grab my ice cream scoop because we kind of want some larger cookies, and then we are going to scoop our mixture and put it right on our parchment paper. Parchment paper is necessary for this recipe, and we're doing kind of like half an ice cream scoop per cookie. I think that is the perfect size. They will expand, so you want to make sure you give each cookie its space. Put them about 1 inch to 2 inches apart. But let's quickly get these cookies on our sheet so we can get them in the oven. All right, we're gonna start off with these ones, and we're gonna put them in the oven at 350 for about 12 to 15 minutes. Oh my, this smells so good. We did let it cool for about 30 minutes, and I think it's time to reveal it. Remember, we did grease our pan. Ooh, it smells so good.
It looks fantastic. I can see the Oreos.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best part. All right, before we dig into this, we are gonna scoop some Haagen-Dazs because what is a brookie without some ice cream? Oh, I think that will do. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna come in with my pie cutter, and we are going to cut a slice. Oh my. Looks like it's a little underdone, but that never stopped me. This looks so good. I cannot wait to dig in. Get some ice cream with it. The perfect bite. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. All right, it's been 30 minutes in the fridge. We're gonna go ahead and try to pop this baby right out. Remember, we greased it, so we're just gonna kind of smack it. Oh, sounds like it got loose. Look how cute that is! Oh my. That is absolutely adorable. Obviously, I have this cute Christmas tree cutting board to go with it.
It's perfect.
If it's absolutely perfect. I think it's time to give this a try.
Oh, it's perfect.
Sugar cookie Christmas Rice Krispie treats for the win.
Is it good?
No way. All right, you guys, these actually were way quicker to cool down. Literally like 10 minutes. They pop right off of the wax paper. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try these. And like I said, these flavors are gonna be reminiscent of your favorite chocolate bar, and that is gonna be a Twix. Yep, the vanilla wafer with the Rolo in there. It tastes just like a Twix, and it's so good. And you get these little bite-sized Twix that are fun and festive. I mean, what is not to love? Okay, look how cute they are. We gotta pick which one we're gonna try. I think I'm gonna go for this one, actually. This one looks super good. Oh my gosh. That's better than a Twix. Oh my, Santa's cookies are ready. We let them completely cool. It is time to display them. I'm so glad we used that parchment paper because they come off so easy. We're putting them right on our plate to set out on Christmas Eve. Oh, they look so good. Now, if you wanted them to be a little bit fluffier, you could add an additional egg. But I kind of like these chewy, yummy cookies. I'm gonna start off with those because that is plenty for Santa. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. Let's check this out, the inside. Oh, chewy and perfectly cooked. The best cookies to make for the holidays. Oh my gosh, it just melts in your mouth. It's so good. And it tastes like hot chocolate.